Hi, my name is Bree Braggs, and I'm the founder of Fertile Alchemy, a holistic lifestyle brand designed to inspire a new narrative around fertility and women's health. For more information, please visit fertilealchemy.com.
Hello. If you are new here, then a few months ago, I started the Fertile Life 90-Day Challenge. If you're not new here, then this is the update. So, I know I have been promising an update and a blog post, but to be honest with you, I haven't had any time. The last month was the busiest month that I've had literally all year, probably actually in a couple of years. Which is a blessing, and I do think that has to do with me committing to my fertility and myself and making some major shifts in my life. So I'll start off with how things are going. So let's see. Let's start with just the smoothies and the juices. So I was doing a green smoothie and a green juice every single day, and I went to my acupuncturist. I was totally doing things that were harming my body really rather than helping. And of course, the green smoothies are great. The green juice is great. They're loaded with just greens and nutrients, and the smoothies have so many nutrients. But if you are, I shouldn't be drinking cold things right now. And so if you are ingesting something that is, or eating something that is not going to digest well in your body, it doesn't really matter what you're eating because you're not going to really digest it well. So that's something that thought I was doing right, and I was actually doing totally wrong. So I am not doing a smoothie every single day. I'm probably doing one maybe 2 to 3 times a week. If I have a juice, then it won't be on the days that I have a smoothie. I'm more mindful of the greens that I'm juicing or what I'm putting in my smoothies. So I'm not putting anything that's super dampening. So not any more mango. I cut the amount of banana in half. Slowing down on the cooling greens like spinach and cucumber and celery, and doing more root. I'm really focusing on just more warming foods, so more drinking more broths and less cooling foods, even though it's the middle of the summer and it's hot as hell here in Houston. But my body it needs warming foods. I'm super Vata if you're into Ayurveda. Super Vata, if you've done the arch type diet, then I am super ethereal. So yeah, I have to very much ground myself here. And so I have to eat very grounding things. That's another thing that my acupuncturist suggested, was incorporating more red meat into my diet because to nourish the blood. I haven't eaten red meat in probably almost 10 years, maybe, on a regular basis, I should say. And so that's been an adjustment. I instead have been doing liver pills that I got from my friend Susie of Mother's Best liver pills. They're amazing. She's a sweetheart. Love her brand. The cows are treated phenomenally, so I trust her. And I've been doing that instead of actually eating red meat. I know that red meat is a great way to do that, but I've also been eating lots of beets and spinach and vegetables that are higher in iron content, as well as calcium, so to help with the absorption. So enough on that tangent. All I have to say about that is, just because everyone is doing the medical medium diet, like the celery juice every day, or everyone's doing a green smoothie, or everyone's vegan or vegetarian or paleo or whatever, doesn't mean that you should be. What you need to do is figure out what works best for your body, because ultimately that's what's going to be healthiest for you. I was taught in my education that it's all about bioindividuality, which means that every single person has different needs. Their body requires something different, and no two diets are going to be the same. And so when you tap into that, you're really able to get in tune with your personal body rather than what everyone else is doing, and you're able to thrive more. Now, as far as self-care goes, if you all follow me, then you know my day-to-day, I'm pretty good with self-care stuff. Where I fell off the wagon was with sleep, getting enough sleep, and it wasn't that I wasn't getting in the bed, it wasn't that I wasn't trying, it was that it just wasn't happening for me. I was really stressed out, and that caused an IBS flare-up, and everything was just kind of like spiraled from there. And more than anything, the Fertile Life 90-day transformation taught me that I really have to stay in tune with myself and constantly check in with myself and my body and my needs, and that balance is something that, I knew. When we think about balance, we imagine everything being still, but what balance really is, and I like to imagine, is that man walking a tightrope, and he's got his long pole that helps him balance, and never once is he ever still, because if he's really still for too long, he's going to fall over. And so the balance is really the rock and the sway. That's the balance. It's not necessarily the stillness, it's the sway. Um, so, and finding stillness in the sway, if that makes sense. So that's what I've been trying to do, is finding stillness in the shift, finding stillness in the new things that are happening, and saying yes to things that I would have said no to, that also has so much to do with my fertility, opening myself up, being receptive to opportunities, to people, to new experiences. I've really done that in the last 3 months, and I've really had some really cool, awesome things open up for me. So I know that committing to myself, committing to my fertility and my health every single time, and for every single client I've ever worked with, it opens doors. It opens doors. And it's amazing that doors that are open. So if you are doing a Fertile Life 90-day challenge, I'd love to hear from you. Send me a video and I'll post it, or send me a message and I will keep it to myself. I'll share it. And yeah, that was it. I hope I didn't ramble too much, but I'm feeling great, you all. I will be launching some amazing stuff, announcing some really cool things soon, so stay tuned.